Hello Aries, Suns, Moons, and Risings. My name's Zayleigh and welcome to my channel. In this video, we're going to do an energy read for the month of October 2022. Please keep in mind we're still in Mercury retrograde at the time of me filming this, so just cut me some slack. I've been telling everybody I've been having technology issues, communication issues. It's just been, Mercury retrograde. So, yeah, let me shuffle a bit and then we can get started with your reading. All right, starting out your reading, we have the Six of Swords in reverse. So what this is showing me is there's kind of a lack of a little bit of movement going on this month for you. Now, I do see some really positive things in here. So this is just kind of like maybe, for example, if you were planning to travel, maybe your travel plans get kind of delayed or it's kind of a rough time traveling. When I see the Six of Swords upright, I'm like, yeah, you're traveling, it's going good, it's a smooth waters. But when it's in reverse, then there can be some technical, it's just some difficulties happening. If it doesn't have to do with travel for you, you don't even plan on traveling, then I'm seeing that there may be some blockages like in your mental space that you may have to overcome. Because the next cards that came out, we have the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands. So this is going to be different for everyone, but this could have to do with other people, maybe that you have some kind of confrontation with or something like that. Or it could be you needing to kind of reevaluate your own mental, what you're believing about yourself, what you're telling yourself, what kind of thoughts you're putting out, what energy you're putting into your thoughts. So just take it how it resonates. It doesn't have to be like a bunch of conflict with other people. For some of you guys, there'll be no conflict with people, but it could just be a conflict that you're kind of working out within yourself. Because when we see the Five of Swords there, that's a lot of kind of like self-deprecating thoughts that are going to keep you like narrow-minded thinking, which doesn't help you to expand. So that's what I feel that it really is, as far as like, it could be with other people, but I'm just saying, like, for a lot of you guys, I feel like you guys are working out things mentally and really evaluating your thought patterns and what you're putting your energy into, your mental energy into. And with that, I do see you guys are definitely working this month with the Eight of Pentacles. So you could be new opportunities, but I feel like it's the energy of you putting in your energy and your time into things that you've already been growing, because we've already passed that Seven of Pentacles stage where you've planted the seeds. So you're continuing to work towards and focus on the things that you feel deserve your energy and your time, and which is very positive. I love that. We have your energy here, Queen of Wands, perfect. And the Leo's got that too. The Ten of Cups and the Four of Swords. So with this Four of Swords here, I'm seeing that is what is actually going to help you. It's just interesting because I had, I think, a similar message in the Sagittarius reading. It's taking the time with the Four of Swords and kind of reflecting and being really clear about what you really want, what's important to you, what's not important to you. And that's going to help bring you more of your Queen of Wands energy and your Ten of Cups, which is like the emotional fulfillment. So the more clear you are in your mind about the things that you want to continue, nurturing and growing in your life, then we have the emotional fulfillment coming in, and also a lot of confidence, feeling good about yourself. I really recommend doing something nice for yourself and giving yourself maybe the energy that you've given to others, or, your work, things like that, switching that around and doing it for yourself. And I think that that's going to make you feel really good. For the next card, we have the Chariot in reverse, which is very interesting, is literally right under the Six of Swords reverse. And the Chariot also could represent travel. So there definitely could be some delays, even though we'll be out of Mercury retrograde. Sometimes when we travel, there are so many different factors to that, because we each all have our own astrology as well, and our numerology. So it's like, I always kind of look at like I'm planning a trip to go somewhere, and I'm going to look at my numerology and I'm going to look at my astrology, and then I'm going to be like, okay, that's a good time for me to travel. You know what I mean? Not everybody does that. No, it's kind of time consuming to really like piece everything together. But if you know how to do that, then do that. But sometimes it's just not the right time to be traveling. You know, for you, there could, even if it's not Mercury retrograde. So it's not that it's bad. I don't think that bad things will happen, but maybe just like delays. There could be like some delays happening. So with the Chariot, yeah, I'm just seeing that for those of you that were thinking of traveling or something like that, just be mindful of that. And I'm not saying don't go or anything. Continue your plans as normal, as usual, but just be kind of aware. If you're not planning on traveling, then I would just say that there may be some possible like blockages, or you have moments where you feel like kind of nothing is moving forward, and that could all just be in your mind too. So you just have to kind of be content with where you're at, and I think that that will help you a lot. So we also have here the Nine of Pentacles, and then we have the Empress. So a lot of very empowered energy here. Confident, empowered, and also being in a place where you can receive, and also your finances look like they're doing really well, because we have the Eight of Pentacles first, and then we have the 9 next with the Empress, who's all about receiving, who doesn't need to like really put in a lot of energy and effort into things. It's like more of the feminine energy and being open to receiving. So it doesn't mean that you're not taking action on things. Obviously, you know, if you're working, then you got to work. But it's like being in a place where maybe you get unexpected things coming to you. Maybe you get unexpected invitations, or situations or things happen where you don't have to work as hard to get not even only financial abundance, but abundance in general, just resources, things that come to you. Maybe someone gives you a really nice gift. You know what I'm saying? With the next cards we have here, it's the Page of Swords, Five of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups. So this one I'm going to have to say is most likely in regards to another person. There's a connection. It could be work, family, partner, romantic, friendship, whatever. Something about you becoming clear about there's some type of insecurity here. You could be having, like, say if somebody, I'm just going to give a random example, okay? That just came to me. Like, say you let someone borrow money and they haven't paid you back yet. And you're like, wait, they said that they were going to pay me back. You know what I mean? So it could be something like that, like some type of insecurity. It could be in regards to finances, or some issue in regards to finances, some discussion about finances here. It's very much most likely going to be about finances, or just overall insecurities with whatever that connection is. It could be with a family member. Maybe you guys don't agree on something, and then, you know, they make you not feel good or something like that. I'm not trying to put that out there or anything, but I'm just trying to give some different examples of how that could look. But with the Page of Swords, I do see that there definitely needs to be communication about whatever this is. So if it is in regards to finances and someone owes you money or something, then you being like, hey, you're going to have to bring it up to them and be like, hey, I thought you said that you were going to pay me back, and, you know, you still haven't yet. So it's something like that. And if it's something in a connection where you feel insecure about maybe where the connection's going, for people that are just like dating somebody or something like that, then having that conversation and being like, hey, where is this really going? Because when we see the Two of Cups and the Five of Pentacles, that's not a very solid connection here. This isn't something that I would see in like a reading and be like, oh my gosh, this is amazing, you know? So there definitely needs to be some clarity and communication about whatever this connection is. With the Eight of Swords here, that is the kind of the mental stuff that I was talking about. So making sure that you take the time, because it looks like a lot of areas look really positive in your life, as far as your abundance, your resources, even your confidence, your emotional fulfillment. things like that looks really positive. But when we see cards like this, it seems to be like some mental blockages. So just being aware of that and then taking responsibility for it, you know? With the last cards that we have here, I'm going to look at the bottom of the deck in one moment, but we have the Ace of Swords and the Hanged Man. So I feel like the more that you guys surrender to what is happening and surrender to what you know that you can't control, because we like to think that we can control things, but we really can't. So we can't control other people, we can't control the weather, we can't control a lot of things. So just taking a step back and accepting the things that you can't control and surrendering to it. And I feel like that is what's going to bring a lot of clarity. That will be what brings you out of the Eight of Swords. Because that's an aspect when we see the Eight of Swords of trying to control and manipulate certain situations and labeling them as something that shouldn't be happening. And we just can't do that, you know, because that will just keep you stuck. It's not going to bring you movement. That will keep you, like the Six of Swords reversed, from moving out of that energy. So when you just surrender to situations, start to see different perspectives, even if it's really challenging to do that, because I know when certain things happen initially, it could be like, you know, some things are really traumatic, some things are hard to get through. So I'm not saying, oh, just brush it off and be like, oh, it's okay. No, you can feel whatever emotions you need to feel about situations, but just try not to stay stuck in those places. Even if it takes time to see a different perspective on something, I feel that that will help you eventually kind of break out of that mental stuff going on. And it's like releasing yourself from that, and then having the Ace of Swords come in, which is like, oh, such clarity. It's such seeing things for what they are, and not only just seeing them, but accepting them. And at the bottom of the deck, yeah, we have the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups, that's telling me like, try not to be in places where you look back at things maybe that have happened previously and things that you can't change now. Like, don't get wrapped up in your emotions kind of tied to what happened before. Allow yourself to feel and heal from those things and move forward, okay? So I think that's all for you guys. I'm sending you guys so much love. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video, okay? Bye.